The following program originally aired live to a chat room audience and may not be suitable for all ages. The duration has been reduced for this on-demand archive. It contains mature content, explicit gaming coverage, and a girl. Tonight on the all-new game show, we get hot with Miss Splosion Man, a mouthful of pussy, and a little something Jessica Chobot wants to show you.
You're just gonna have to watch to see my beaver.
What's up? Welcome to the all-new game show, the 90% less rude and crude edition. We are down Gweeds. I am Jim. I am one of your hosts. I will be checking the Justin.tv chat room. The game of the week tonight is Ms. Splosion Man. And I'm going to throw it over here to this lovely lady.
That was a Splosion for those of you at home who couldn't see that. You're probably watching an SD. You couldn't see the Splosion there. I am Nikole. I will be monitoring the Twitters at the Game Show TV. If you want to send us anything, questions, comments, we'll read them to you. Also have a Z list tonight. I almost called it what I'm not going to call it ever again. I'm not going to say it right now. So if you want to participate in the Z list, you can check out the stream.tv/the Z list, and you could win a token to win an Xbox 360.
We also have a special guest with us in the studio tonight. Friend of the show, G4 TV's, IGN's, Jessica Chobot will be with us. We will chat with her briefly. But first, we're going to get into a little bit of combo, some quick hits of news you may have missed this past week. Starting with the end of civilization. MIT researchers gave their AI program the game Civilization. It won about 46% of the game. It would basically play it a bunch of times, and it would maximize its actions for when it achieved victory. And then the AI was given the manual, and it started winning 79% of the time. It basically compared words on the screen to words in the manual and was able to implement tactics based on that. One question for the egghead geniuses over at MIT: why are we teaching Skynet strategy?
Are we gonna give him a gun next?
This is really, really stupid. But I would like to say I for one, will welcome our new Civ playing overlords.
Take over India first?
Please don't kill me. Yeah, that's crazy. We're teaching computers how to read manuals. They're getting war strategy. I, for one, I'm afraid. I'm afraid it's just only a matter of time before the machines take over. Again, I do welcome you and hope to join your ranks at some point.
Oh, who's this? Who is this? We need a third person, so I'm coming up for combo. Hi, guys. Mass Effect 3 recently got hinted that there will be a playable demo coming out. The executive producer of the series, Casey Hudson, may have mentioned that on his Twitter. Of course, the massively popular franchise, Mass Effect, is set to have its next episode come out. I believe its tentative release date is March 6th, 2012. Well, I've never really gotten into it. I've not been a big Shepard guy. I don't know what the whole point is. Hey, listen, I would take Forge from Halo Wars over him any day. And another thing.
No one played Halo Wars.
No, Halo Wars was awesome. I just don't want to. The big thing with
RTS,
sequels
you remember
is.
That? No, me either.
Guys, and if you real quick, if you check out Casey Hudson, he kind of looks a little bit like Shepard.
That's Nicole's boyfriend.
If you were to go shave that head, and it's he's the creator of the game. Is he like going home so he can kind of whack off with a virtual version of himself?
All right.
While he messes
Get
and
out of
cracks
here.
aliens?
Go back in the studio.
Soulless. Let's see, everybody. You may have heard this little indie company called EA. I don't know if you heard of them or not, has bought PopCap. Yeah, I don't know if you make this game called Madden. I don't know, you throw things. They have purchased PopCap for the tune of $750 million. Small sum of money if you consider that PopCap's rumored price was $1 billion. So it's $650 million in cash, $100 million in stocks. The sale has been rumored for about 2 weeks now. This is the letter that PopCap sent out to their employees. Their employees got to see it first, and I have to wonder where this is going to take, both franchises. And my guess is in Mass Effect 3, the game that Brian's going to get really excited for. You know when you go to those safes and you have to match shapes? What if you had to play Peggle instead? Just think about it.
Wow.
Think about it.
That sounds like the worst thing ever.
It sounds like synergy. That's what that sounds like. And Tiger Woods can play with Jules, and there could be Plants vs. Madden, and there could be all kinds of great things.
There could be. Hopefully there won't be. Back from Hack Attack, PSN tracks Jack sales in the black. That took me about an afternoon to write that. Sony's Welcome Back program boosted online sales. Basically, I don't know if you guys heard this, but the PSN was down for like a month or so. It gave users free games when it finally came back up, and they figured out that downloadable ownership jumped from 13% in March, which was before the outage, to about 17% in June, 15% or so if you're not counting those free games that people downloaded. So there was an interest in sequels, an increased interest in sequels to the free games that were offered. So trailer views for Little Big Planet 2 were up about 69%. Yeah, on game trailers, the sexiest percent. And Google searches increased for Dead Nation 2, which of course doesn't exist, but the internet is hopeful. EEDAR, an analytics firm, suggested that publishers release previous titles for free before the sequels come out, which sounds like a really good idea, or it could also lose them a shit ton of money.
Get out of here. Guys, GameStop
is trying to step into the digital gaming market. They have acquired Impulse, and they've integrated that into their website. Now, of course, Steam, which is the well-known competitor of Impulse, they have a little bit of an advantage. They have 1,300 titles, over 1,200 titles, and they have a much larger subscriber base than the currently existing Impulse. And so they're going to have a little bit to do catching up-wise. At least I'll be able to use all my existing GameStop discounts and coupons with Impulse.
No, you won't actually be able to do that.
You can't do that on there? That's not a really great marketing thing about that. But hey, can we talk about the marketing for these digital download brands in the first place? Because Steam, let's talk about that. That was a decent form of transportation when Locomotion came around. Steam was like the way you powered it. Sure. And Impulse, we all know, I mean, it's a little nerdier, but we're geeks. We know that.
That's hilarious.
That was the slowest speed that the Enterprise could go, you know? If I make one, I'm going to call it 1.9999. We're at 1,400 titles, and we will accept food stamps.
What? He didn't tell us his idea earlier. That's a great idea.
It's genius.
Okay, so there's this first-person shooter coming out. You may have heard of it. It's called Modern Warfare 3. Turns out,
what?
It's called Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you have. So for the past year, ModernWarfare3.com has been a mock fan site where you could pre-order Call of Duty if you didn't know any better to get Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare is crap, that kind of stuff written on the site. Now this week, all that went away, and they just decided to completely redirect ModernWarfare3.com to Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 is what you get if you Google ModernWarfare3.com, and EA is saying they had nothing to do with it, and EA just said that they have dedicated $50 million to their PR budget for promoting Battlefield 3, and I kind of think they should give some of that money to the guys that did this.
Yeah, a little bit of a hacker budget.
This is kind of a win, and it's like no hacking. It's like all totally legal, and like why didn't Activision think ahead to purchase that domain? Just asking.
Just asking, and that's Combo. You saw the green square. Ladies and gentlemen, so excited to welcome back to the show. It is the ever lovely Miss Jessica Chobot.
Thanks. I'm glad to be back. I can't believe it actually has been an entire year. It doesn't seem that way.
That's insane. Yeah.
I know. Your new digs look fantastic, by the way.
Right? Yeah.
It looks so hyper-professional here. I'm a little intimidated.
So are we.
Jess, you're on real TV.
Oh, God. What? No.
What's going on with the Twitters, Nikole?
Well, I've been collecting some Twitters over the past week. You guys are always sending us questions and thoughts. JJ is Brobeard said, what is tonight? Oh, a little internet program called The Game Show. It's only the best show ever.
What?
Period. Believe that. No, I just wanted to say that I like short words. I like words that are unnecessarily shortened. And I think believe is like my new thing. And so just thank you for that. And a question, this kind of goes out to you, Brian, but a lot of people have been asking, most recently, Mong82191 wants to know, can you watch this on iPhone, on iPod?
Good question.
Are we on iTunes, Brian?
Yeah, we are. We're coming on iTunes. Actually, the feed has been set up for iTunes. So that'll be, we're registering it because you need 3 episodes for something. So we're registering the all new game show. So once the 3rd episode is up, you will be able to get us on iTunes, I believe in various bit rates. And you should be able to watch on the iPhone just fine. If you go to the live page here, the stream.tv/live, there's a link to watch live on your iPhone. And then once you're done, if you go to the new stream.tv 4.0 site, it works on my iPhone, my iPad works brilliantly. So you should be able to enjoy that just fine.
Awesome. In the room, Crazy Killer is saying, Jessica Chobot has been seen on the Xbox Live dashboard. board because she is still doing stuff for IGN. Jess?
That is correct, folks. I have not quit IGN. I still work there. I just don't do the Daily Fix anymore, but I still do IGN Strategize, and I still do, we've got actually kind of a TV/movie show called Weekly Wood that is weekly. So.
And about wood?
Hollywood.
I get it.
I've been there.
Shortened words.
See, it's so in right now.
We're ahead of the trend.
Yeah.
You suck.
And also, look, we love you guys in the chat room. Ryan Vanguard, Gerardo's cool, N York is in there, Aldowin, Crazy Killer, Hexor, Let's Make Out with Cats. Great idea.
Next segment, actually. Funny you should mention that.
You know what? You don't need to make out with cats anymore. We were contacted. There is a site out there called Meet a Gamer. MeetAgamer.com. It's basically a dating site for gamers. For all you lonely gamers out there making out with cats, stop it.
I thought they had that a while ago. Didn't they have a dating site?
They had Game Crush, which was you could pay to play games with girls.
Oh, right, I remember that.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know how
that's
that
not
went.
this.
Oddly enough, I do have a picture of someone making out with the cat. Why don't you hop on that chat and ask him if it's okay for me to show that photo?
Hey, Sassy Blair, can we see you making out with a kitty cat?
It's consensual. Is it Gordon?
It's Gordon Freeman, yeah.
Gordon Freeman. Yes, your cat, Gordon Freeman.
It's a great name.
Jess, we actually, surprisingly enough, Gweeds started a new segment called Kitty Porn, where he has 30 seconds of his cats doing really cute things. So I think we're going to have to get Gordon Freeman in there.
I would be so into having Gordon Freeman on there. I have a whole bunch of pictures in my phone right now. I can go run and get them.
Next 30 seconds of Kitty Porn is going to feature Gordon Freeman. You heard it here first.
What is that? He contacted us, and we can show the picture. I don't know how he got in touch with me, but apparently you're allowed to show the picture.
We're allowed to show the picture?
Yeah, apparently.
All right,
Apparently.
well, I don't want to just leave the set. So do we have a break or something where I can go grab it because it's on the phone?
All right, we'll do it after
breaks,
a break.
yeah.
It's worth it, guys. It's worth it. I swear to God,
it's a tease.
so worth
it's
it.
a tease. It's hang in there, and you're gonna get to see Man Blair making out with a cat, sassily. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing it's a sassy makeout. And so, okay, so with Meet a Gamer, basically they offered you guys, our fans, if you want to have a membership, they're giving away premium memberships to the first 50 of you that go to meetagamer.com/Nick, and you send Nick, who I believe runs Meet a Gamer, send him a message with the stream 411, and you will have, the first 50 people that do this will get a premium membership to Meet a Gamer. Nikole, you're single. You're on there, right?
Yeah, find me. I'm on there already. Totally spend the next few hours looking for me on there, because I'm there.
Seriously?
No, I'm not there. I'm Meet a Gamer.
I wasn't sure.
And knowing the internet, I'm sure that no one is ever going to make a profile for you.
Please don't.
Oh, wow.
Please. But if you do make one, send it to us. So
And
we
Casey
can...
Hudson,
Yes. Well,
right? No?
I think he's married.
Oh,
I should probably not,
Mary don't matter on meetagamer.com.
What happens on MeetAgamer.com stays on MeetAgamer, but nothing happens on MeetAgamer.com.
Unless you make it happen. Unless you're one of those 50
if you
people.
have an account, if you make an account there with one of the 50 premium magical accounts, send it to us, because we want to see it.
What's that? Nikole now has an account on MeetAgamer.com. Okay, good. All right, good. You guys go check that out.
That turnaround
Well,
there.
you guys are fast. I'll give you that. So.
I'm surprised that not only does Nikole have a profile, what about Mancole Z? Mancole Z should have a presence.
Mancole Z is looking.
Yeah, on meetagamer.com.
Please no, though.
So, meetagamer.com/Nick, the stream 411. Hey, meet yourself a hot gamer chick or dude.
Yeah.
So, what have you, all right, so Proving Ground,
Yeah.
G4, there's a relaunch that's happening, is it Tuesday?
Tuesday, the 19th, we're going to have a special kind of a memorial for Ryan Dunn on Attack of the Show, and then I believe right after that is when we're going to relaunch Proving Ground.
So for people that don't necessarily know what Proving Ground is, what's the premise for them?
I guess the best way to describe it is it's kind of like a, for lack of a better phrase, Mythbusters meets video games, where we take.
Lack of a better phrase, that's like the
best
awesomest
phrase
selling point ever.
Okay.
How marketing gave you that?
Yes.
That's amazing.
That is a
Due to
gift.
having the awesomest phrase ever, it's like Mythbusters meets video games, and kind of what we do is take all the aspects of. And I actually shouldn't even limit it to video games. It's kind of pop culture in general, because
Yeah, 'cause
we
you
also
guys do
touch
movie
upon
stuff.
movies
Yeah.
and TV shows and things like that. I'm just so used to video games, it's the first one I blurt out. But we take aspects of those kind of games and situations and things that you see in the movies and kind of test to see if the little gadgets they use work and actually can happen in real life. And sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Like a great example is we have, not to give too much away, but we have a Goonies episode, and so we try to see if some of the gadgets they used in the Goonies we can actually kind of manipulate and have happen for us in real life. And I was the one that had to do that trial and test. So
That's
definitely
awesome.
tune into that one.
So
because
your
that was
data
a
with the
bitch.
camera on your.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was really cool. That's the thing about the show, honestly, is it's really damn funny.
I went to the set one day to do a behind-the-scenes thing for XPlay. I won't say what game we did in case we didn't get there yet, but it was amazing. And Jessica was in a costume that
There was a lot of costumes going on. They were not all flattering,
No.
but
Yeah.
a lot of costumes.
this one was, I would say, very flattering. It was,
Wait, which one are you thinking of?
You know,
Because I can't. If I.
because you were a beaver, is what you were.
Oh, hello.
There's actually a promo for that.
You were in a beaver costume.
Yeah, if people go to the site, they can see that because it's without giving too much away. There's pissed off avians. Was that?
They have wings, and that's all I know. That's all.
You're just gonna have to watch. You're just gonna have to watch to see my beaver.
Wow. There it is. There's your second awesome marketing bit right
Seriously,
there.
you are a PR dream.
First you come up with crossing Mythbusters, and then you have go check out my beaver.
Look, Weeds isn't here, so I thought I'd pick up the
Yeah.
slack.
You're doing a great job. Blair just posted a link to, oh no, it didn't work, but he posted a link to meetagamer.com/sexyjessie. And
Oh shit!
the link didn't work
Oh.
yet, but he's working on it.
All right, I'm getting the goddamn cat photo then. I'll be right
Yes,
back.
go get. She's got it up.
Good for you.
Blair heard her making out with a cat.
And like,
Should I come over here? Can you see?
That's hot.
awesome.
That is so hot.
I know, right?
that is in his mouth.
All
Karma
right.
Lounge says more like eating it, as does Stealth Shot. Yes, he's eating the pussy, says Troll R Us. So it's a pussy tease,
Clever.
Rokudan says. Yep, it is. Let's talk a little Ms. Splosion Man. Jess, you did not like Ms. Splosion Man.
I did
you?
not. I thought that it was challenging, and I think it's a solid game, but I could not stand listening to Miss Splosion Man's little, I guess it's
Everything?
her talking.
Witticisms.
Yes,
For those of you
I
that
didn't find the funny that funny, really. I just
Oof.
thought it was annoying.
I acknowledged it for what it was. Like, oh yeah, I see what you did there.
yeah.
Okay.
For those of you that
stop
don't
it.
know what Ms. Splosion Man is, it's a game that was developed by Twisted Pixel Games. It's an Xbox Live arcade game. It is a sequel to the platformer Splosion Man, which came out 2 years ago, I think in 2009. Basically, your character is made of explosive stuff, and it's a platformer.
science.
And every time you blow up, that's how you jump. So like Ms. Pac-Man before it, Ms. Splosion Man is basically, it takes a working concept, adds a few tweaks. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I didn't mind her, she's very girly. She's very valley girly. She's very
Super, yeah.
over in the
Super like,
purple
I'll say
square.
it. Super like Nikole.
Yeah, there she is.
I'm from the valley. It's not my fault.
I didn't mind, like, because she basically spouts all these pop culture things as, you're playing and she's jumping around. It's very chaotic and hectic, and she drops everything from, stuff she sings "I'm Just a Girl" to my favorite. Did you get to where she does from Total Recall? Consider that a divorce.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, which I thought that was pretty.
appreciate
thought
it.
it was pretty funny. So it's the thing that about this game that that got me is the difficulty level. I feel like is ramped way the fuck up. From
yeah,
the
just
first
from
one.
level 1 to level 2, the difficulty level was ridiculous. Like through level, everyone's like, oh, this game's really difficult, a lot of platforming, you're gonna die a lot, not enough checkpoints. And I'm like, whatever. I started the game 5 minutes, and I'm like, this is easy. Like seriously, by 7 minutes, I was like at the point where that bending in the controller point, where you get really angry, it just accelerated, being frustrating so fast, and there's no difficulty curve. So I feel like if you want to just play this game for fun and you suck, you can't.
But that's not true,
I
because
think people that really, really like this type of game are gonna really like this type of game. But I definitely don't think it is something for everybody by any means. Like if this was your first time at this rodeo, this is not the game for you to start off with. I mean, I had a difficult time, and I started, I mean, you lasted a lot longer than I did. I got like halfway through the first level, I'm like, this sucks. But that's because I also just didn't like the character. Now, if you don't get bothered by her, and you kind of like this type of a game, I can see you hammering away at this and then it being a good buy for you off of XBL.
See, I'm not one for platformer games. I don't really enjoy them, and also, I don't know, there's been a lot of discussions online lately about how games aren't really as difficult anymore, or I don't know, like for myself personally, when I play a video game, I'm not super jazzed when it's difficult. I kind of want to get through it, and I kind of want to see what I paid my money for.
Right,
but with this game,
patient.
with its difficulty, for some reason, I really enjoy it, and I like trying to push through and seeing how I can beat the level, and I feel very accomplished when I am able to complete a level.
I agree with you there. I definitely felt like on the levels that were really difficult, and I finally did figure it out. I really did feel like I felt like I accomplished something, and I was proud of myself. I guess.
You guess.
I mean,
I guess I just can't think of that many games where I can say like I've gotten past a certain point, and for me that was a major accomplishment, and I kind of felt good about myself.
I just didn't like the character, and I just couldn't stand her voice, and
She's like
I would never.
Dee Dee.
I would never be able to handle that kind of an attitude if it was actually embodied in a real person. So there's no way that I can sit through so many hours of gameplay listening to that loop over and over and over again.
Ryan Vanguard is saying, Jim, you don't like anything. I do. I like this game. I enjoyed Miss Splosion Man. I had a great time with it.
Have either of you seen Dexter's Laboratory? Because Dexter's sister, Dee Dee, is Miss Splosion Man.
Really?
Have you seen that?
Yeah, kind of.
So her, the way she like frolics and like jumps, and her like squeaky voice. I don't know, chat room.
Oh, and she's all in pink?
Yeah.
That's a great observation, Nikole.
Thank you. Years of Cartoon Network have educated me well.
Paid off.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I kind of enjoy the fact that it's so overly girly. In a way, it's almost like just, I don't know.
She did quote the Spice Girls once, which I really appreciated.
She did, and maybe it's just like me feeling like it's just a, and I could be totally wrong
Maybe
here,
you're
but I
just
feel like
low
it's
on estrogen.
I am, or it's a reaction just to the fact that gaming usually can be so misogynistic that it's like so nice to see like a game that's just like the total 180 of that, and it's like so like overly ridiculously girly that I don't know. I really enjoyed it and had a good time with that.
But it's the worst part of being girly.
Exactly. That's where I was going to go with.
But that's the thing about like usually like the boy games, you know, they're overly misogynistic to the point of being ridiculous. Like, all right, something like Duke Nukem, or you know what I mean? So it's like the antithesis of that. I don't know. I liked it. I like the over girliness of it because we don't usually see that in a video game.
As much as I didn't enjoy it because it's just not my type of game, it was well made. I mean, I appreciate everything they did. I appreciate all of Ms. Splosion's dance moves. Because she even had the single ladies.
She did. I feel like if you enjoy the first game, Splosion Man, you'll enjoy the second game.
I was putting a ring on it, by the way.
Difficulties ramped up harder. Put a ring on it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tonight's Z list is the top video game marriages that just didn't work out. Just didn't go well for them. All right, number 5. If you guessed this correctly, it doesn't really matter, right? Number 5 is John and Abigail Marston. So the whole premise of the game is basically she's kind of been taken captive, essentially, by the government. So John can hunt down the members of his gang that the government want rid of, and so he has to one by one hunt them down, kill them, get his wife and kid back. you know what? He gets him back, and it's great for like 35 seconds. And then the government, the agents, oh yeah, spoiler alert, the agents kill him.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I just got to the family farm
spoiler
part.
alert. Yeah, for like 35 seconds you can go fishing and like
You can go wrangle
kill
a
a
horse.
bear.
I think that's what I did for like afterwards. I
that's all
went
you-
and
yeah.
grabbed some horses.
Yeah. And it was great, and it just, your heart was full of joy, and then you died. And then a few years later, your wife dies. And then in alternate reality DLC, she becomes a zombie.
There's just no winning.
They're just, you know
no
what?
winning at the Marston house.
Point being, that marriage didn't work out, and that's just unfortunate, because I thought they were going to make
She also
it.
had a picture of John making out with a cat.
What, you know what? That's a
happens.
good sign, though.
It happened.
It's something to be ashamed about, you guys. It's beautiful. Man-cat love is beautiful. Our number 4 is Aveline and Sir Wesley. In Dragon Age 2, one of my favorite companions was Aveline, but
I dug her.
she married this guy, Templar, kind of a hater, if you will, Sir Wesley. And while they were escaping, where were they escaping? Lothering?
Yeah.
He got infected with some of this like blight stuff and like.
Dude, she definitely wore the pants in that relationship.
Oh, totally.
Oh,
He loved it. You could tell
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he loved it.
And then she goes on to whine about him for like 12 years, but it's okay because I fixed her up with this other guy in the army.
Oh, you did that one?
Yeah, I did.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yay. Yeah.
Romance.
Because that was all about Anders. So I was like, all right, you can be happy since I'm so
Dude,
happy.
Anders sucked.
Didn't he?
Oh my God, Anders, I hate you so much.
I was so good to you. I let you live in my house, and you do that?
Oh, Anders, you were such an ass.
What?
Nikole, is this how you feel usually, where it's like you're overpowered by me and Gweeds'
Someone
total manliness?
gets me. You understand?
Manliness, Mr. I like Miss Splosion Man because I'm a girly.
She likes shoes. I like shoes. My girlfriend and I wore the same shoes.
They're
to the
wearing
studio
matching
tonight.
shoes tonight, you guys. They're wearing the same red shoes. Number 3 is you and every single whore you marry in Fable.
Wow!
Because let's be honest,
That is dark.
you guys, you are a horrible person, and you marry all the NPCs you see, and you buy them a house.
I don't
and you,
marry them.
And you
You
make them
marry them?
promises. Yeah.
I just bang them.
Yeah.
And then I leave.
Wow.
What?
That's okay.
Sometimes 2 at a time.
Damn!
I got that unlocked.
Well, if it's an achievement, then I get it. But yeah. So
Not for the third. Not for the no, it wasn't an achievement for the third one. It was for 2.
it was just for fun, Jess.
Yeah. Yes.
yes, it was.
What?
Thoroughly. Yeah. All right. So yeah, except for Jess, she can enjoy her NPC.
My sex?
Yes.
Thank you. I will. Thank you.
Carry on.
Steve
Hopefully there's
Cab
Fable 4.
Steve Cab in the room agrees with you. One and done, I always say.
So 2 is Kratos and his wife Lysandra. So you know, I thought those 2 were gonna make it because Kratos was all loving all these kinds of chicks, and he's like, you know, oh, I'm a ladies' man, and then he meets this chick. I don't know what she does. I don't know why
Sure.
she's so special, but he loved her and he married her and he fought to get his kid some like lotion or something, and whatever. I just kind of speed run through that game. Point
Clearly.
being, he got really mad and like destroyed this village and didn't like look in the temple first, and he totally killed his wife and kid. So that's not gonna work out.
That's pretty crap.
Yeah, shit. Lesson learned here, guys. If you're gonna destroy a temple, look inside first and say, hey, family, are you in here? If
No.
you get the A-OK, kill them all. But wait for that A-OK.
Lesson learned.
Number 1, if you know me, you know that this marriage was just falling apart from the get-go, guys. Dom and Maria, I mean,
Oh, why, Nikole?
come on.
Why do you hate this marriage
I
so
mean,
much?
well, because, first of all, only one's got a working brain, so that's a problem.
Maria?
Right, because all Dom does is whine. Before Emergence Day, Dom and Maria were this happy couple. I mean, I assume he's clearly in love with Marcus, so I don't know why we're pretending to begin with. But he loves Maria, and after Emergence Day, the locusts come up and attack, woo, and Maria gets separated and goes missing, and so for 1.5 games, Dom is trying to find her, and he just like whines about it and makes himself super important, like he's the only person who lost anybody. He finds her, spoiler alert, shoots her in the face. So.
And I would like to cue Brian to go back and find that thing that Nikole did for Sci vs. Fi on the Sci-Fi channel where she totally calls out Dom for being a pussy.
Aw, boo-hoo. Okay, it's hug. What do you want? Like a tampon and a chocolate bar? Like, what do you want me to do? She's dead.
You're so cold.
So.
That was a hurtful list. Yeah, that was a hurtful list, Nikole.
Better luck, everyone else.
Meetagamer.com. Up your chances. If you guessed correctly, number 1, Dom and Maria, congratulations. You won a token to be entered in the next drawing for an Xbox 360 Slim with Kinect. Check out G4 TV's Proving Ground, relaunching again on Tuesday night. What time, Jess?
I don't know.
Shit.
So do this.
Use your TV guide.
And lower third will appear there at the right time.
This time.
Oh, excellent. They can also check you out on
post.
IGN. Are you still doing Strategize?
Yeah, IGN Strategize, Weekly Wood. I don't do Daily Fix anymore. No, I'm not coming back unless it's for a potential guest host kind of situation. It's okay.
And speaking of coming back, you have something exciting in the works that you cannot talk about.
What is that? Tell us.
No, I can't tell you. I can't tell you where it's not going to happen. But I promise you guys, it is huge and it is awesome.
Yes.
And I can't wait to tell you. As soon as I get the green light, oh my God, if I can get a plane and skywrite it, I will. That's how excited I am.
G4's tried that. It isn't skywriting. It's not reliable.
Blair will make out with 100 cats. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next time. Until then, I am Jim.
I am Nikole Buckby.
Good night.